Good morning students, welcome to your education online class. We were discussing the topic cinema as a mass communication media, and we have already discussed the advantages, and we have seen that yes, it is having a very good appeal on individual and his sense organs, because it is a communication which is communicating through audio and visual in both mode, and that is why it is having an everlasting effect on individual, and which is having a high impression of the on the individual. But still today we are discussing some disadvantages which is unavoidable, because as everything is having some positivity, some negative points or some negativity is also there. So today we are going to discuss the disadvantages of cinema. See, commercial films are not socially acceptable. Sometimes films become highly advertisement oriented, or they become some they are basically more than fact. There are business purpose, commercial purpose, and that is not acceptable for the viewers, those who are viewing it, for those who are following it for their entertainment. So maybe these films are not having more impression on individual. Okay, after the film, the main part they used to follow, they used to see, after that they used to forget. And it is also sometimes becomes highly professional, and that is why it is not acceptable sometimes as well. Next is one way communication system. Now it is obvious, when you are not participating in anything. See, when school create something, when school organize something for you student, there's a full chance of participation, isn't it? You people participate, we teachers and students used to communicate, you used to tell your problem, we used to share our with steps what you can do. So there's a both way communication, and in that case learning takes place very soon. But in case of films, when you are highly emotionally attached with the film, but unfortunately there is a very little chance of communication. Even evaluation process, what you are doing, what you are thinking is correct, may be correct or incorrect as well, isn't it? Because it is your way of thinking, you are thinking it is correct, and you are taking your own decision. There is no one to rectify you, that yes, you are, what you are deciding, what you are thinking is not correct, or it is incorrect. So it is always one way communication. When suppose five of your friends together, you are sitting and you are following a movie. Now each of individual, if I ask that what you have understood or what you have learned from the film, individual will say differently. Why what is the reason behind it? Because there's no one to explain that what is the main motto of providing or displaying this film to the students. Okay, so you are evaluating your own, because there's no one to guide you. So that is obviously one way communication. Next is, do not have specific educational objectives. Sometimes we see that it is basically on a matter or an incident films. So there's no such educational objective is there, means there's no moral of the story. Basically at the end of the story we used to say that it is a moral of the story. But sometimes we see that yes, after seeing the film, maybe the film is good, but it is not having any educational merits or educational objective, which is being what's being passed through the displaying of the movie. So there's no such effect on the individual. Maybe they will as a film it is good, but it is not having any educational benefit. Finally, cinema helps to develop bad habits. It is highly possible. See, when a child of a small age will see something, and maybe sometimes Spencer always telling, we all used to say that money, we need money to earn, we need money to do. But you know, in film, you all are adult. I can say, according to your age, I think I can explain. I am able to explain you what I want to explain, that sometimes students used to see cinema, that they are earning money with a bad way, in a bad way, so that a bad message, and ultimately it is shown that with his intelligence and with his merits in his or her brain, he is able to escape from the danger, though he is doing a very bad work to earn money. Now, if an immature child will see this, what impression will fall on him? That yes, this is also a good way of communication, earning money. Sorry, so they can earn money in a bad way. So maybe not always the good things are provided by the films. Some things, sometimes you will see that yes, what it is being displayed is not good. So you have to select which one is good and which one is bad. As I have told you earlier that it is a highly one-way communication, so there's no one to evaluate, there's no one to counsel you, there's no one to rectify you that yes, what you are thinking is bad. So there's a high chance of bad habit formation or development of bad habit. Now, seeing after something which is giving you a temporary pleasure maybe, so that is always not desirable, not never it is desirable, because bad habit is really bad for you and for your future. So but in case of cinema, as it is a one way communication, there's no one to rectify you, no one is there to say you that yes, what you are thinking is bad. So it can create some bad habits. So these are all more or less disadvantages of cinema. Next, we are going to start with a new chapter or new topic of mass communication. I hope you understood. Thank you very much.